JBN keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones. Hi guys. Before we get into the news, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and share the news with someone today. Now on to the news. 3 men nabbed as St. Catherine police need 3 guns in operations. 3 men have been arrested in police operations that yielded 3 illegal guns in St. Catherine in the last 24 hours. The first weapon, a .38 revolver, loaded with 5 rounds of ammunition, was found in a vehicle along Brunswick Avenue in Spanish Town around 9:45 p.m. last night. A police team on mobile patrol reportedly intercepted a silver Toyota Fielder motor car with 3 men aboard. The vehicle was searched, and the gun and ammunition were found between the front passenger seat and the cup holder, the police allege. The men were subsequently arrested. At about 10 p.m., the Bogwalk police found an illegal Glock pistol in the Old Road community. No one was arrested. Those incidents happened in the St. Catherine North Police Division. Over in the St. Catherine South Division, the police seized a 9mm Glock pistol fixed with a magazine containing 15 9mm rounds of ammunition at Dumble Holden District around 11:30 a.m. on Saturday. No one is arrested over the find, which was made during a snap raid by the Portmore police. Should Vybz Kartel be retried for murder? Court hearing on the question starts Monday. The Court of Appeal will start hearing arguments tomorrow to determine whether entertainer Vybz Kartel and 3 other men should be retried for the alleged murder of Clive Lizard Williams in 2011. The 3 judges who will rule on the matter are Justices Marva MacDonald Bishop, Paulette Williams, and David Fraser. The hearing is set to start at 9:30 a.m. and is expected to last for 5 days. The Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions is pushing for a retrial. Among the considerations for retrial are the availability of witnesses, any prejudice to the accused, the interest of justice, and what is in the public interest. Dancehall star Kartel, whose given name is Adidja Palmer, Sean Storm Campbell, Kahira Jones, and Andre St. John, were charged with murder in 2011. Kartel and St. John are being represented by attorney Isaac Buchanan, Jones by John Clark, and Campbell by Bert Samuels. The 4 men were convicted in March 2014 for Williams' murder and sentenced to life in prison a month later. The Court of Appeal upheld their convictions in 2020. However, on March 14, 2024, the United Kingdom-based Privy Council, Jamaica's final Court of Appeal, overturned the convictions on the grounds of juror misconduct. All-island transportation strike reportedly looming. Following a meeting on June 5 involving stakeholders and the Island Traffic Authority, an island-wide transportation strike is reportedly looming. This was triggered by the reinstatement of driver's license suspensions due to accumulated demerit points. In response to the recommendation, operators have threatened to withdraw their service on Monday, June 10 for 5 days. Transportation Minister Darrell Vaz has said that he is fully aware of the intention of some operators to strike, describing the proposed action as premature in light of an upcoming meeting scheduled for June 11 to fully ventilate such matters. There has been misinformation being circulated by misinformed persons agitating for disruption of the transport sector, said Vaz in a tweet. As always, I use the 3 C's in my approach: consultation, collaboration, and communication, he added. Similarly, President of the Transport Operators Development Sustainable Services, TODS, Edgerton Newman, has sought to dissuade members of his grouping from participating in the strike action. We have seen no reason whatsoever to participate or give support to any plans to withdraw service on Monday, June 10, 2024, which we understand will last for 5 days, said Newman in a release. Whatever the challenges are, we have several mediums to ventilate our concerns. Over the past 2 weeks, we have been having consultations with various groups and agencies of government, and they have been very receptive to our concerns. Our concerns can also be referred to the courts. TODS is calling on all well-thinking public transportation leaders and operators, especially those in the KMTR, to continue the consultations with the powers that be, while at the same time continuing to provide the best travel experience to the commuting public, he added. Yamid charged for murdering St. Mary truck driver. A 3rd man has been charged with the murder of 59-year-old truck driver Winston Wheeler at his home in Dace Mountain, Orocobesso, St. Mary, in March. The latest accused is 29-year-old Shaquille Wilson, otherwise called Yamed, a laborer also from Dace Mountain. Along with murder, Wilson is charged with possession of a prohibited weapon, unauthorized possession of ammunition, using a firearm to commit a felony, burglary, and conspiracy to commit robbery with aggravation. Wilson was arrested when he reported to the police on condition of bail in a separate matter on June 1, according to a police statement issued on Sunday. He was charged on Saturday after being pointed out on an identification parade. Wilson and his two co-accused are set to appear in the St. Mary Parish Court on June 14. The other two are 20-year-old O.J. Bignall, otherwise called Elgate, from Blacksmith Lane, C14 St. Thomas, and 21-year-old labourer Miles Beckford, otherwise called Scuba, of a Days Mountain address. They were slapped with similar charges in April. The police report that at about 12:45 a.m. on March 30, Wheeler was at home with a family member when Wilson Bignall allegedly kicked open his kitchen door and opened gunfire, hitting him. He received several gunshot wounds before running outside, where he collapsed. The injured man was assisted to the hospital, where he was pronounced dead. 3 men charged after elderly woman and 2 others injured in altercation. 3 men have been charged by the police following a reported altercation with other residents, during which one of them allegedly fired a gun, injuring an elderly woman and 2 others. The accused are 27-year-old Marvin Nelson, 26-year-old Romar McIntosh, and 23-year-old Andre Hall, all residents of Trelawney. They face charges of wounding with intent, shooting with intent, possession of a prohibited weapon, possession of ammunition, and using a firearm to commit a felony. Reports indicate that around 2 a.m. on Tuesday, June 4, the men were involved in an altercation with other residents on Paradise Street in Clarkstown, Trelawney. During the confrontation, one of the accused allegedly fired a gun, injuring an elderly woman and 2 other men. The injured individuals were taken to hospital for treatment. Following an investigation, Nelson, McIntosh, and Hall were arrested and subsequently charged. Man and teenager charged in Santa Cruz store robbery. A man and a teenager who allegedly robbed a store along Main Street, Santa Cruz in St. Elizabeth of items valued at $2 million have been charged. The man has been identified as 23-year-old Fitzroy Hastings, a lifeguard of West End Negril and the Little London District, Westmoreland. The accused are charged with robbery with aggravation, possession of a prohibited weapon, using a firearm to commit a felony, and receiving stolen property. According to the police, on Tuesday, May 7, at about 3 p.m., the complainants reportedly were at a store when Hastings and the teen entered armed with handguns and demanded cash. It is alleged that they robbed the complainants of iPhones and Samsung tablets valued at $2 million and then fled the area in a waiting Toyota Axia motor car. A month later, on Tuesday, June 4, the vehicle was reportedly intercepted by the police. A search of the vehicle reportedly yielded the properties that were reported stolen, the police said. The men were taken to the police station where they were identified by the complainants. They were subsequently charged. CCTV reportedly catches man removing $725,000 worth of jewelry from store. The police on Friday charged the man was allegedly caught on CCTV footage removing gold necklaces valued at $725,000 from a store on King Street in Kingston. The alleged incident happened on Wednesday, May 18. The accused is 35-year-old Dwayne Powell of Tivoli. Powell is charged with simple larceny. Allegations are that Powell entered a furniture store on King Street and discreetly removed the gold necklaces. An investigation was launched and Powell was subsequently arrested. He was placed on an identification parade where he was pointed out by the complainant, the police said. He was officially charged on Friday, June 7. JBN will keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.